What's good, everybody? My name is Onadena Imarumola, the Eastern, so everything exciting, and you're watching Revv Network TV. Yes, today we have a lot of games actually, but the game we're about to watch together is simply a match between Spain and Uruguay. There's also a game. It's one of those games that kind of determine a lot about the two teams that are currently playing, because they kind of hold basically they hold a lot for the teams that are involved. Firstly, the issue with Uruguay, right? So Uruguay right now, they currently have 2 points. They currently have 2 points. So today's game is very strict in a sense that if they do not win this game, then they're simply gonna go home. You know, I think they're simply gonna go home. I don't know if they'll be able to qualify for the number 3s, whatever, that whole situation, but they need to win this game. It is a must for Uruguay to take this game today. So that's how high stakes it is for Uruguay, basically. Spain is currently sitting at 4 points. So what this means is that if Spain loses today, then Uruguay is gonna overtake them, basically, because then they would have 5 points over Spain, which is currently sitting at 5 points and +4 of goal difference. So that is currently the game that we are going to be watching, and I hope that it has a lot of action, just the same way as the game that we recently watched, and that was the game between Norway and France. I'm hoping for that same of action. Please don't forget to vote for the team that you think will most likely be winning. If you believe Spain is going to win, use the poll to vote for your team and vote for Spain if you think it's going to win. If you think it might be a draw, select the draw. But if you think Uruguay is going to come out victorious today, you can also select Uruguay. So now let us look at the lineups of the two teams that are currently playing. I think this is something that we should look at right now, because in the past live stream I actually forgot to show the lineups. So just a look at the lineup of the two teams that are playing right now. We have Simon as a goalkeeper of Spain. Then we have Cucurella, we have Laporte, we have Kubasi, we have Llorente, we have Pedri and Rodri, we have Merino, we have Baena, we have Oyarzabal. And then we have Lamine Yamal, which is currently is one of the most popular player amongst this competition. You know, it is nice to see that young players are shining in this World Cup, basically. Going to the other side for Uruguay, we have Maslera. We have Sanabria, we have Oliveira, there is Caceres, there is Varela, there is Bantanca. Woo. Yeah, him, Benteka. We have Agate, we have Araujo, we have Valverde, Conobio, and Nunes. So wait, yeah. So these are basically the lineups of the two teams that are currently gonna be playing today. And you know, I just saw Darwin Nunes. I think he was really not popular earlier on. I don't know if he's still not that popular because of he was being judged a lot by his inability to end up with the goals. But nonetheless, I think he is the main man for Uruguay today. Now, looking at the insights of these two games, I think this is one of the most impressive things so far, seeing that Spain, I think, where is that one? Where did it go? I think that Spain hasn't lost a game in a long time. They haven't lost the game in a long time. But looking at their last 5 fixtures, Uruguay had a draw with so this is, yeah, I think I should show this. I think it's only right that I do this. Uruguay played with Cape Verde. They had a draw, 2-2 draw. Then they had a draw also with Saudi Arabia. Crazy run for Uruguay. They had a draw again with Algeria. And they also had a draw with England. They lost to the USA 5-1. So that is the current 5 games of Uruguay. Then there is Spain. Spain sitting at, 2 wins and 3 draws. A lot of draws between these two teams, actually. Spain won against Saudi Arabia 4-0. Spain had a draw with Cape Verde. Cape Verde has just been, a bit impressive so far. And there's also Peru, which lost to Spain 3-1. It's 1-1. Iraq and Spain draw. There's also a draw with Egypt. So in short, I guess what this basically means is that these two teams actually have had a lot of draws in the past. They've had a couple of draws, and yeah, not that impressive. Not that impressive. But Spain, I think we have to look at one of their recent fixture, which was a game between them and Saudi Arabia. I think that also speaks volumes on its own. It speaks volumes, and it says a lot about Spain's ability to score, basically. It is very much capable of scoring. 89% of the voters are saying Spain, 6% is okay, 11% is saying a draw, and 0% saying Uruguay. So it seems like not a lot of people have like a lot of hope in Uruguay. Uruguay has never beaten Spain in 4 of all their meetings, which, you know, they have never beaten Spain, not even once. So maybe today we might be seeing something different. There is a possibility that today there might be an exception, but I'm not too sure. But today might just be an exception because they haven't beaten Spain ever. It's crazy that they haven't beaten Spain ever in life, basically. So yeah. I want to talk something. Yeah, I want to talk about the head-to-head, basically. So looking at the head-to-head, one impressive thing about Spain is that they haven't lost a match in 32 games. Like in their last 32 games, there's never been a team that said that, you know, we have beaten Spain. Never. They've only had draws. Obviously, they had draws, but they never lost a match in the 32 games. And I feel like that speaks a lot of volumes, if you had to ask me. That speaks a lot of volumes. They have had 23 wins in 32 games. Spain has 23 wins. They've only had 9 draws. 9 draws. So they have never lost a game in 32 games. The question is, will Uruguay be the ones to end this streak? Will they be the ones to end this streak? So as I've mentioned that, you know, they've never beaten Spain in all of their matches, which are 10 in total. Out of those matches, Spain won 5 of those, and then there's literally 5 draws after that. There's never been a win in favor of Uruguay ever. So Uruguay remains what should I put it? It remains the bigger. I mean, Spain actually remains the dominant party in today's game. One funny fact is that Uruguay usually struggles when it's playing in Mexico. I don't know if this should be considered as like, I don't know if they should be considered as a I don't know, as a fact or what. But it is said that historically they usually struggle when they are playing in Mexico. They have only managed to win 1 victory. They've only won 1 game in Mexico. So yeah, I don't know if that's a thing, honestly. I think that's just a superstition that people might be using. That's just a superstition that might be used to kind of complement the fact that Uruguay is struggling. I don't think that is reason enough. Looking back at the recent statistics, the recent games we saw today. We saw 2 games actually today. Oh, today we saw 4 games. As Paraguay. Oh, a lot of games we saw. I'll just start with Japan. There was the Japan game between Japan and Sweden, where we saw Japan fumbling that win. Honestly, I thought Japan was gonna win that one. I had already counted the 3 points, and the fact that they fumbled the match at a like last minute type of thing is crazy. But nonetheless, there was a draw, 1-1 draw. There's also Tunisia and Netherlands. Tunisia, you know, I speak a lot about Tunisia, and I feel like they kind of remind me of Iraq. They kind of remind me of Iraq. They've just been suffering in this World Cup, honestly. This World Cup has been brutal on these 2 teams. Iraq hasn't won a game ever since they played. Like 3 of those matches they've played, all lost. They lost the game between France. They lost against Norway. Today they lost against Senegal. So it has been a very bad game for both Tunisia and Iraq. But I think Tunisia just had it worse. But their last game was not as bad as Iraq's last game. Now moving on, there's also Paraguay and the USA. You know, goalless match. No goals in the whole 90 minutes. No goals in the 90 minutes, which makes me to believe that the USA will most likely not make it very far in this competition. I doubt they will make it very far in this competition. But moving on, Turkey 3-2. I think this was the first Turkey win for me in this World Cup. Wait, what? Australia? Yes, I made a mistake. I made a mistake saying Paraguay and the USA. It was Paraguay and Australia. I don't know how I made that mistake. Turkey beating the USA 3-2 has to be the biggest talking point of this World Cup, mainly because nobody expected this to happen. But Turkey was just not letting go yesterday. They were leading. USA managed to equalize. Then Turkey was like, no way I'm allowing you to take this win from me. And then they kind of scored and ended up winning. You know, it was a good day for Turkey. I'm very proud of them for at least being eliminated with a win. If they will be eliminated, you know, at least being eliminated with a win, that's living with your pride, basically. And then there was also Senegal today versus Iraq. Now this was, I wouldn't want to say this was beautiful to watch because I like supporting African nations, but this was too bad for Iraq. This was too bad for Iraq, as I've mentioned, that they're kind of not like having the best of this World Cup. They are struggling here. They are suffering to all these teams. You know, they haven't registered a win in all the 3 games. It is like they just came here to kind of donate these 3 points to all of these teams. But nonetheless, I am proud of Senegal, and I hope that, you know, their goals today push them to being number 3, basically, when it comes to being to advance. That's the word I wanted to use. I hope that their win helps them to advance to the next level of the competition, because I would really love to see a Senegal play again. I would really love to see them play. I kind of feel like they never really got the chance to kind of show off their capabilities. I think they never had the chance to show off their true capabilities. So I think maybe if they proceed, then it would be great. But I know they won't even last, you know, for a very long time. But they might surprise us. But their performance so far kind of scares me. But then again, I'm looking at the teams that they are faced with. You know, they are faced with Norway, they are faced with France, and these are very good teams. These are very good teams. They are not easy to beat, basically. But if they can just proceed to the next stage of the World Cup, I feel like it would really be a confidence booster for Senegal. You know, today they beat Iraq 5-0. I feel bad for Iraq, honestly. I feel bad for Iraq. Tough competition they were faced with a lot of tough competition. And there's also right now the Norway versus France game. Yes, the last game that played was Norway versus France. And this, for me, felt like, in the beginning, it kind of felt like a knockout stages kind of match. I don't know if it makes sense, but it kind of felt like it is that type of a game whereby, you know, people are just playing. You know, France was playing football like they are about to get eliminated. And on the other side, you know, Norway was not playing with their star players, but they managed to score 1 goal. But that's not a good look on them. It kind of makes us wonder what's gonna happen if, you know, some of these players get injured. It's gonna be a problem. So it means that, you know, they're only good because of one player. It kind of reminds me of, Argentina. I think Argentina is one of those teams that would really struggle without Messi. I definitely believe without Messi they would really struggle. So it is very it's a very tough thing also. Now we're gonna be watching Uruguay versus Spain, as I've already shared some of the statistics in the game. And, you know, for me, my predictions when it comes to this game, it is mainly that I know that it will most likely be a Spain game. Uruguay is no longer that threatening anymore. I mean, like, there was a time when it was, but right now it is not threatening at all. I think I saw Luis Suarez in the stadium the other time when Uruguay was just, I think they lost or they had a draw. I'm not quite too sure. Let me just check how they played, actually. Let me check how they played, because I think I saw him there being disappointed and stuff. But hey, that is the problem of having one star player. It's a problem. It's definitely a problem having one star player. And that is like the most silliest things anybody can do to themselves. You cannot rely on one person. Cannot. Let me check how they played the last time. They had a draw with Cape Verde. Cape Verde has had a good run, honestly. I think they've had a good run, and then the problem is that if they can just qualify, they are not gonna last long. But it would be nice also if I was to see Cape Verde like qualifying, because I feel like they are better than other teams, for the fact that they have 2 points. If they get 3 today, they can be number 2. You understand? Can be number 2. Because I think Uruguay is currently, let me check. I think Uruguay is currently number 2. I think, and I need to check actually. Let me not assume. Let me just pull this up. Let me get the standings of this group basically. Yes, they are currently number 2. But the issue is that they're currently sitting on the same points with Cape Verde. The only difference is the goals, right? So if Cape Verde, for an example, maybe if today Cape Verde gets another draw or they win, it means that Cape Verde will be qualifying. It means that they'll be qualifying and they would have overtaken Uruguay. Because this is not a solid, it's not a solid position for Uruguay to be in. You only have 2 points. It means that, for an example, even if Saudi Arabia wins, they can overtake Uruguay. If they win, they overtake. Whichever team wins between Cape Verde and Saudi Arabia will be the team to overtake Uruguay and be number 2. So you see how risky and how important today's game is actually for Uruguay. They need to make sure that they win this game. Otherwise, they should just give up. Otherwise, it's a problem for them. So if Saudi Arabia gets the 3 points today, Saudi Arabia overtakes 2 teams all at once. It overtakes Cape Verde, it overtakes Uruguay. So they are faced with one of their hardest challenges ever. They have to beat Spain. They have to beat Spain. Because let's say, for an example, they fail to beat Spain and Cape Verde and Saudi Arabia end as a draw. It is over for Uruguay. It is very over for them. So they need this. That's how important this whole fixture is today to Uruguay. They need to make sure that whatever happens, they come out victorious. They are not even supposed to be aiming for a draw. They're not even supposed to be aiming for a draw. Because like I said, if they aim for a draw and then it happens that Cape Verde wins, because we saw the capability of Cape Verde the last time they played. The fact that they managed to score 2 goals, that says a lot of volumes. It says a lot about them as a team. It says that they are capable of scoring. They can win. Today might just be their chance. We don't know. Today might just be their chance. So everything is possible at this point. Everything is very much possible. Very much possible. So I'm very worried about Uruguay, honestly. Very worried about Uruguay, and I'm too worried about them and their future here. But I think also it would be a nice thing if we can get Cape Verde, making it to the knockout stages in their first World Cup. That would be amazing to watch. So that's something that I want to see. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do not forget to also share your predictions. Don't forget to share your predictions. Do not forget to share what you think. Just let me know in the comment section so that as time goes, basically the game is about to begin in 6 minutes. It is that moment where people are now singing national anthems. That kind of sounds like a cartoonish. That sounds so cartoonish. I wonder how it is. But that is I think it's Uruguay. That is the Uruguay national anthem. But yeah, as of my prediction, I've been speaking a lot. I forgot to even share my prediction. My prediction, I think it's the same as everybody else's prediction, and it is that it will most likely be a Spain game. I don't think it can go. I don't think there's any other way for this to go. Honestly, I do not believe there's any other way for this to go. So I think it'll most likely be a Spain game for me. If you haven't voted for the team that you think will win, please use the poll, and also feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section so that we can know what you think about this game. Feel free to share your thoughts throughout the live stream. Whatever happens, feel free to share it. So yeah, we are about to watch Spain and Uruguay. As I've mentioned, I think I've mentioned how important this win is for Uruguay. I've already mentioned how vital today's game is for Uruguay, and I see Spain is not gonna be doing the same issue as France, as Norway when they were playing against France, not putting their star players. Spain is going all out. Spain is not taking chances. Spain is going all out today. Spain is going all out. I think I shared I don't know if you guys were here when I shared the lineup, but I'm just gonna share it one last time, just to show you how Spain is going all out. They are not taking chances. They are not taking chances. Spain is not taking chances today. So it is going all out. This is currently the lineup of today's game between these two. We see they have Lamine Yamal is playing. There's also Cucurella. Cucurella is also a good player. And there's Rodri also. There's Pedri. So this clearly tells us that Spain is not taking chances with this game today. They're not willing to risk it. They are not willing to risk it. They are trying to. They need these points also, because they have a draw. they do have a draw. So they need to make sure that today they get this 3 points. They need these 3 points just to clear their thing. They need to clear the distance between them and the other numbers. This is one of those groups where there isn't a lot of points, actually. That's one of those groups. So yeah, they need this. They only have 3 points. I think they have 4 points. Spain is currently sitting on 4, and I think Uruguay is currently sitting on 2, if I'm not wrong. 2 points. Yeah, so it's very important that they get this. Cape Verde, they can overtake anytime. They can overtake anytime. Cape Verde, they must be very careful of Cape Verde. They just need 1 point. They just need a draw to make it through. I think this is going to be one of the most iconic World Cups in history. It's going to be one of the most iconic World Cups in history. And it's going to be a bliss to watch. It's going to be a bliss to watch. Honestly, it's going to be one of the best. But we are getting ready to witness the final showdown of the group stages. Actually, we are currently in the final moments of the group stages. I think from tomorrow we would have completed the group stages. Please do not forget to also comment your predictions in the comment section, just simply letting me know how you think today's game will most likely play out, who you think will come out victorious, who you think is gonna be the bigger party today. It means a lot for both teams. Today's game means a lot for these two teams that are currently playing. Spain, 4 points, being number 1. They only have won once. Like in this group, there's been only 1 win, and that win is for Spain. That is the only one win for Spain alone. All of the teams, they've had a draw. All of the teams, they've had a draw. So they have 4 points right now. It's very important also, because if Spain was gonna lose, and then for an example Cape Verde wins the game, it is over for Spain. That means that they will be number 2 maybe. If they were to lose, I mean, if Spain loses today's game, they are out of the race. If they lose this game, because if they lose to Uruguay will have 5 points. Cape Verde will have 5 points, and that will mean they are number 1 and number 2. Spain will most likely be number 3. So it is a very important, like all of these games that are playing right now, they mean a lot to all of these teams. And on the other side, please do not forget that there's also a match between Cape Verde and Saudi Arabia. So as I've mentioned, it means a lot to all the teams that are currently playing. Saudi Arabia also needs this to either be number 3 or be number 2. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun day. Honestly, it is gonna be a fun day. So yeah, please do not forget to vote for the team that you think will most likely be coming out victorious today. If you think it is gonna be Spain, vote for Spain. I see we already have 82% of the voters saying Spain. We have 16% saying a draw. Then we have 2% saying Uruguay. Please basically just vote, comment, and most importantly like, so that this live stream can be recommended to even more people. The more you like, the more we get recommended to other people who might be interested in this game actually. So let me know your thoughts. It is very important that you comment. Do not be afraid of commenting. It's a safe space. It's a safe space. That was a moment of silence, guys. I'm trying to observe the moment of silence. I'm trying to observe the moment of silence there. It's very important that you also observe the moment of silence. Let me just go ahead over to the comments quickly. Wait. Let me do this. Give me 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes to kind of pull up the live chat. Kind of pull the live chat to answer. But I don't see who's commenting. No, it is. How are you, Sumaya? I'm sorry, I'm just trying to update this thing here so that it can show me the comments. Yeah, how are you, Sumaya? Are you okay? And I see Lama. I was expecting you, Lama. Honestly, to be fair, I was expecting you to pull through, because how long have you been waiting for Spain? And finally, here we are. Finally, here we are. Your team is playing. Hi, Juliet. How are you doing? Are you okay? Are you good? I know you've been waiting for this game for this team to play. Honestly, Lama, I said it. I don't know how many times I've said it. I said whenever Spain comes, make sure that you are around, because I know you've been rooting for Spain ever since the beginning. It's nice to have you here. It's nice to have you here. Finally, it's nice to have you here. It's great to see you here, Lama. This is your day. It's your day, basically. Sumaya says that I'm great, thank you. How about you? I'm okay. I'm proper. It's a bit cold, but I think I'm surviving. You know, I'm surviving. I'm doing okay. Which team are you going with? Which team are you going with today? Are you with Spain? Are you with Uruguay? Uruguay with an what are you trying to? Uruguay with a first attempt. Wait, is this Uruguay or Spain? I think I might be wrong. That was Spain. What? No, Spain. I'm trying to do this. Spain is trying to do the exact same thing that was done by France earlier on, immediately when the game started. I wanna check actually. I do not see who's who here. Oh, I think this was. Is it Spain? Yeah, it was Spain. Spain is wearing white. Spain with an earlier on attempt there, trying to put Uruguay under a lot of pressure. Suma says that both of these teams are my favorite teams. Yeah, but I honestly feel like it's gonna be one of your teams will be ahead today, and one of those teams for me is Uruguay. I doubt if they'll be able to take Spain. Doubt if they will be able to handle Spain. Because as I've mentioned, this is very important for all of these teams. Very important. So they cannot afford a draw, basically. They cannot afford a draw. They need a win in order to secure their position as the number one. Spain needs to secure its position as number one. Uruguay also wants to be number one. And do not forget that two teams on the other side are also currently playing, which makes this a bit difficult. That's why you see Spain is not taking this game lightly. Spain is not taking this game lightly, like we saw Norway, basically. Norway was already sure that they are on top. Today's match will change this table in a crazy way. It will change this table in this group table in a crazy way. I know that a lot of you guys love Lamine Yamal, so it makes a lot of sense. It honestly makes a lot of sense. I know that one. I understand that a lot of you guys honestly just like Lamine Yamal. That is something that I knew. He's one of the most popular players so far, so yeah. And it has also been not only is he a good player, he's also been like showing off recently. He has been very active when it comes to gameplay. He's been very active. Sumaya says that when Uruguay is playing, I miss Luis Suarez's appearance. I think you can see him. He's usually somewhere sitting on the stands. He's usually in the stadium. That's all I can say. I think he's usually in the stadium. So yeah, he was in the stadium the last time they had a draw. I think they were playing against Cape Verde. I think they were playing against Cape Verde. Oh yeah, they were playing against Cape. The first time they played against Cape Verde, the last time actually, Luis Suarez was in the stadium. I think he's here even today. He's just not playing, unfortunately. He's just not playing. But is he still playing, Luis Suarez? I think he's still playing. He might be in MLS. He might be in. Let me check. I think he retired in MLS, or he's still playing. Let Let me confirm. Not quite too sure. I'm not quite too sure. Let me confirm if he's still playing. Because I think he once played for Inter Miami at a point, or he's still playing for Inter Miami. I'm just not quite sure. I think he once played for Inter Miami, or he retired. Oh, he's still, wait, what? Oh, he's retired from international football, but he's still playing professionally at the club level. Okay. He's still playing for Inter Miami actually. So he's not competing in the national matches for Uruguay, but he is still very much still playing. But there is a wise decision also, because this one's will embarrass you. This international football thing. This international football thing will embarrass you, so it's a safe bet for him. I believe he took the right decision. I believe he took the right decision. But talking about the score predictions, for me, honestly, I think it will most likely be let me think about it. Something around 3-1. 3-1 in favor of Spain. 3-1 in favor of Spain. And I'm saying that one because I feel like Uruguay needs to go out with a little bit of, you know, they need to, what's the word? with a little bit of pride. That is the word that I was looking for. They need to make sure that they at least live this game with a bit of pride. So they're gonna have to score at least. But as of a win, we know that it's not gonna be easy to beat Spain. Wait. There was an attempt from Uruguay, as I'm still talking too much about it. Please do not forget to vote for the team that you think will most likely be winning. Do not forget to share your score predictions, and do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe so that our robot can be able to send you a thank you message. I have a robot that is like, yeah, supposed to be doing all of that. So please do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to like. And yeah, most importantly, do not forget to have fun. Don't forget to have fun, most importantly. It is currently 6 minutes. 0 Spain, 0 Uruguay. I'm still staying with a 3-1 win for Spain. 3-1 win for Spain. That is my prediction. I think it's definitely going to be 3-1 for Spain. I think maybe we might be seeing 2 goals from Lamine Yamal, maybe, if we are lucky. 2 goals only. Earlier on, we saw Dembele scoring a hat-trick, becoming one of the few players in this World Cup that have scored a hat-trick. Not a lot of players have scored a hat-trick. There is Messi, there is Jonathan David. Yeah, and those are only, I think right now it's 3. It's 3 players. Messi and Jonathan David of Canada when they were playing against Qatar. So I think those are currently the only players that have scored a hat-trick. Also, okay, Kylian Mbappe hasn't scored a hat-trick. He has braces. So he has scored, yeah, I think he has a brace. Also, who's sending this long message? Who's sending this long message? What's going on Twitch? Twitch, can't send me this message. You cannot send the message this long like this. You can't. And it's a bot also. There are bots on Twitch. There are a lot of bots on Twitch. I don't know what's wrong with Twitch. A lot of bots. There was also the same situation with bots on YouTube earlier on. But yeah, we are currently at 8 minutes in. I think for now I can focus on the game. I think I can focus on the game to give you guys the updates, and just to update you on the current games that are also playing on the other side. It is still 0-0 between Cape Verde and Saudi Arabia. Yes, these two games will be determining a lot today. Spain being very relaxed. Spain pushing, but yet being relaxed. Very relaxed and pushing. That was a powerful, too powerful of a pass, and it lands in the hands of the keeper. Uruguay playing a very dangerous game, playing these quick passes in front of the goalkeeper with players, just name them, players being close. You know, sometimes it's very important that whenever you get a chance, just kick the ball far away from the goalkeeper. You cannot play this dangerous passes in front of the goalkeeper because it might compromise you. A lot of teams have lost because that type of play. They've conceded goals because of that. It doesn't matter how good you are. If you see that this is dangerous, pass to somebody who's far away from the keeper. Because even keepers at some point, they can make mistakes since they are not perfect. Spain with the possession. Spain trying to push Uruguay. A pass to Yamal. Let us see. Yamal. Too quick. But anyways, I do think sometimes Yamal will like the fact that he's trying to dribble a lot of these players, it might be a problem. I'm just saying. Might just be a problem sometimes. But yeah, he is very creative when it comes to that department. But sometimes I kind of feel like the fact that he knows that he's able to do that kind of makes him a bit reckless somehow. I think it makes him a bit reckless. Spade saved by the goalkeeper again. Uruguay with the possession. Uruguay trying to make a run on the left. Uruguay with a through ball. Woo! Offside. Fun offside. That through ball. Be very careful. Yeah, that one was offside. Why are they opening up the space for Spain to get through? What kind of a defensive strategy is that? Like, how could you open a space for somebody to get through? So much space, actually. And then it's gonna be a free kick for Uruguay. This guy kind of looks like Tarzan. Yeah, but how do you open that much space? That much space, because I see Uruguay opening that much space, and like if you are fast enough you can pass through here. But anyways, it's a good thing that they ended up winning the ball. Uruguay using that ball. Whoa! Woo! That was a chance for Uruguay to score. I'm sorry if I'm screaming, but yeah, there was a chance to Uruguay to score. It kind of caught me off guard. But they had that chance to kind of get through the defense. They almost scored. But I think it's gonna be is it a goal kick or a free kick? They're making sloppy mistakes inside of the penalty box there. A lot of mistakes are being made by Uruguay so far. Messing up inside of the penalty box. If you haven't voted, take this time and vote. It's very important that you vote and you let me know what you think will most likely be happening. Please select the team that you think will win. If you think it will be a draw, feel free to also select the draw. If you think it will be Spain, please also select Spain. We have over 114 votes right now. 86% of those votes are saying Spain. Uruguay again. Spain with the defense is doing a good job so far. But yeah, as I was saying, we have 86% saying Spain, we have 11% saying a draw, and we have 3%. Like 3% of there's like literally out of 100 and something people, around 3 to 4 of those people are saying it is gonna be Uruguay. Why don't you guys believe in Uruguay? Why don't you guys believe in Uruguay? What's wrong with Uruguay? What's wrong with Uruguay? Let's talk. Let me know. Why aren't you voting for Uruguay? What is its problem? Also, do not forget to like the live stream. Use the like button. actually. Don't forget to like. Yeah, that is the like button. So less than 5 people believe that Uruguay might be winning. Less than 5 people. 14 minutes in. Also, Spain, if it wanted to win, I feel like they could have scored at this point. So, which clearly tells us that this one is a signal also. It is also telling us that it's not going to be that easy for Spain to come out victorious. I know it's not saying Spain is not going to win, but it's saying it's not going to be that easy for Spain. Let us see Yamal. Let us see Yamal. I think Yamal dribbles too much. That could be a problem. I think he dribbles too much. He's always looking for an opportunity to show off. Always looking for a chance to show off. He's always looking for an opportunity to show off. That could be a problem. That could work well. I don't know. But I feel like he's just always looking for a chance to kind of show off. And right now they are onto him. They know him, so they are onto him. Yay! That was almost a through ball by Uruguay. Honestly, this is one of the first groups that have like a lot of high stakes. Like today, especially this group, every single match that is playing kind of matters. Every single match that is playing matters. And it's not like the other groups where we know that, you know, whatever happens, it won't change the game. But this time around, each and every single match matters. Each and every single one of them. And this is currently Group H. Spain inside of the penalty box. Ooh, Yamal's attempt has been blocked by the defense. I think they should stop giving balls to Yamal for now. For now, they shouldn't give balls to Yamal. Just for safety, because they know. I think I kind of feel like Uruguay knows that Yamal is a dangerous player, so they are like focused. They are like focused on him. So I think Spain right now, less balls to Yamal, or Yamal just passes the ball. Also, shouldn't try to dribble like this a lot. I think he's dribbling way too much, and it is dribbling way too much actually. Sometimes it's just safer to pass the ball until you are able to do so. I'm telling you, he's gonna try and dribble every time. That's what I'm saying. It's a problem somehow. It's a problem somehow. The fact that he tries to dribble each and every single opportunity he gets, it's a problem. It is a problem. I'm not trying to discredit his capabilities, but I kind of feel like right now it's still way too early. Everybody's just like spot on. Everybody's just like extra careful. Everybody's extra alert. So it makes it very difficult for Yamal to do anything creative. So the safer thing in this situation to do is to pass the ball. To just pass the ball for now. And I see that, you know, they're dishing him a lot of passes. So I'm pretty sure Uruguay knows that with this boy, put pressure and take chances. Put one of our best defenders on him. Spain with a through ball. Ooh, what a save from Uruguay. What a save from Uruguay. And that is going to be a corner kick. That was a save. Is it the corner? Let me check. It's a throw in. Yeah, that was a save from Uruguay. A very, very nicely executed save. A very nicely executed save from Uruguay. And I think it's going to be a corner kick for Spain. Let us see what they do with this set piece. And let's see what they do. 87% of the votes. Still, right now, 3% saying Uruguay. Guys, where are the people that are supporting Uruguay? Like, isn't there like anybody supporting Uruguay? Is there anybody that's like supporting Uruguay? If there is such a person, please vote for your team so that it stops being 3%. This looks embarrassing for Uruguay. Spain with a corner kick. Ooh, saved again. Saved again by Uruguay. 19 minutes in. So far, it's a bit positive for Uruguay. They might surprise us. It's still a bit positive. On the other side, again, there's still no goal between Cape Verde and Saudi Arabia. None of the teams have already scored. Spain inside of the penalty box. Yamal. I see that there are 4 people attacking Yamal. 4 people defending him. 4 people attacking one person, like defending one person. "20 minutes in, 0 Spain, 0 Uruguay, 0 Cape Verde, 0 Saudi Arabia." But then again, if the game ends the way it is, it means that all of these teams will still remain wherever they were before this. But Uruguay is proven to be a very tough opponent for Spain today. That was nicely defended by Uruguay, stopping that danger from Spain before it materializes into something that could possibly upset them. Spain with a build-up. Spain. What is it gonna be, Spain? What is it gonna be? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do, Spain? What are you trying to do? Spain pushing slowly. Spain with a through. Ooh. Now, this defense is very alert. One thing I'll give to them is they are alert, they are focused. It is like they can read each and every single move that Spain is trying to initiate at this point. It is like they can read that move. Spain regains possession again. Yamal. Ooh, come on, Spain. Guys, what? That's nicely played by Yamal, leaving the ball. That's nice. And it's gonna be a hydration break so far. Now, what is my review in this first 20 minutes of the game? The first 20 minutes of the game are kind of making me wonder how this game will end. Who's gonna be happy at the end of this game between Spain and Uruguay? Now, remember I mentioned that it is very important for all of these teams to win. Spain wants to solidify their win. It means that if they lose today, they are no longer going to be number 1. Understand? They are no longer going to be number 1. I think that is mainly because there is Cape Verde. Cape Verde is a threat, you know. Cape Verde is a threat today also to Spain. Cape Verde currently has 2 points. Uruguay currently has 2 points. Spain only has 4 points at this point. So if Spain loses to Uruguay, it means that Spain will most likely be number 2. And let's say, for an example, in that same situation, Cape Verde wins, it means Spain moves to number 3. That is a position they don't want to be in. Uruguay on the other side, if they lose to Spain, it means that if they lose to Spain, it means even if Cape Verde ends in a draw with Saudi Arabia, it'll still be detrimental to their position. They will be moved to position 3, because then again it means that, you know, Cape Verde will have an extra 1 point, and that will put them on 3 points, and that means that they will easily overtake Uruguay. So it's a very, very, very important game for these two teams to win. And it's very important. Spain risks their position. If they lose and then Cape Verde wins, Spain is gonna be number 3. If they win and Uruguay loses, it means that Uruguay does not get a chance, because they are just 1 point ahead of Cape Verde, and we know Cape Verde usually gets draws. So even if they lose, even if they get a draw today, they are happy. They're going to be moving to the next level. But nonetheless, I think it will be a good thing also for them. I know that they won't be lasting a lot of time within the knockout stages, but they might surprise us. They might surprise us. We're currently sitting at 25 minutes of the game. The players are now starting to get back into the field. It has been a hydration break, so the game is about to proceed. As I said, a very important match, and this is one of the most exciting groups so far. One of the most exciting ones. But also shout out to France France hasn't lost a game in this group stages. They don't have a draw, they don't have a lose. But even Norway was on that great run. Unfortunately, they had to meet Spain today. But yeah, it's currently 25 minutes into today's game between Uruguay and Spain. If you haven't voted for the team that you think will most likely be coming out victorious, do so by letting me know in the comment section. You can also make use of the poll to vote for the team that you think will most likely be victorious today. If you believe Uruguay might be winning, vote for Uruguay. And it's a good thing that I'm seeing that we at least have a few people that have voted for Uruguay, which puts their vote at 6%, while Spain is still sitting at a whopping 84%. Spain sitting at 84%. So if you haven't voted, I see there's also the votes for a draw are going up for 10%. Okay, Uruguay inside of the penalty box. Uruguay. Missing that opportunity again. Uruguay, you guys are taking this lightly. It's like you don't understand the importance of this game. It's like Uruguay doesn't understand the importance of this game. But Spain retains possession. Spain with a through ball. Ooh, this could end badly. This could end badly for Spain. But the problem is that they're gonna have to make it through the defense, unfortunately, and it's not that easy so far. A missed opportunity for Uruguay. I think this is the second time I'm seeing them miss opportunities like this. But I like it because it shows that they are still within the game. They're still here. They are still in this game. Just to update on the possession and all. We go to the possession, the statistics. The stats. Just to give an update on the stats, it is currently 76% of 76%, almost similar to the number of votes that they have. 76% of possession to Spain, 24% to Uruguay. Spain with 2 total shots. Uruguay with a run. Come on, Uruguay. Uruguay inside of the penalty box again. And it lands in the hands of the goalkeeper. That is a second attempt consecutively from Uruguay. If Spain is not careful, they might lose this game. They have to be careful, otherwise they have to make sure that they are careful throughout. So yeah, 84% of the votes Spain, 10% a draw, 6% Uruguay. If you haven't voted, please take this time to vote, and also please do not forget to subscribe and do not forget to like this live stream. Uruguay pushing Spain. Pushing Uruguay. 30 minutes in. Actually, it is 29 minutes, but it is almost 30. Spain. The passes from Spain. The passes from Spain. I'm telling you. These passes from Spain are everything. Those passes from Spain, everything. What's good, Phoenix? How are you? Are you okay? Are you proper? Are you proper? Uruguay. Come on, Uruguay. Yay. I love this. I'm actually getting a lot of bot messages on Twitch. I don't know. Twitch. What's wrong with this many bot messages at once? A lot of bot messages on Twitch, but I see Uruguay. I see them. I think a goal is still. I think I might just be changing my 3-1 predictions to 2-1. Yeah, I think I'll change it to 2-1. I think it'll most likely be 2-1. Maybe I was just being over dramatic when I said 3-1. So I think, yeah, let me just switch. Let me just go back on my prediction and say 2-1 in favor of Spain. How are you doing? I show hyper. Hello and welcome. You know, I know first time commenters, so welcome to Revv Network TV. How are you doing? I show hyper. Guess you are a very big fan of I show speed. It's in the name, honestly. Oh, I love Spain. All right. I see. A lot of you guys love Spain, honestly. Spain has like the best fan base. There's also Lama who loves Spain. He always, I think he also commented on this one also. He loves Spain. So yeah. How many goals do you think Spain will score today? How many goals do you think Spain will score? And do you think Uruguay can at least score one, according to you? Uruguay with a free kick. Saved by the keeper, but the keeper is down. Come on, Uruguay, you are wasting chances. You're wasting time. The keeper is down. Uruguay is playing here. You see, the keeper is literally down. He has fallen down. That was your chance to strike. You know, you just strike. There was another missed chance from Uruguay. I show hypothesis that I think 5-0 Spain. 5-0 is too much, honestly. I'm not undermining the capabilities of Spain, but I think 5-0. It's gonna take a lot for Spain to score 5-0 against Uruguay. Uruguay is it's not a bad team, honestly. It is performing well, and I know that Spain is currently on top, but this few consecutive attempts I've seen from Uruguay there, I don't know. There's something else. Spain missed that attempt also. Too many missed chances in this first half. Too many missed chances. This goalkeeper is risky. The Spain's goalkeeper is risky, playing a risky game. Very risky. Just to update on the possession, Spain has that 72%. Uruguay now has 28% with one shot, while Spain has 2 shots. Or maybe 3-1, if I'm being real. Honestly, I predicted 3-1 at first, but then again I saw Uruguay and I'm like, 3-1 might just not be possible in today's game. It might just not be possible. It might just not be easy for Spain to get 3 today. I think we might see one of Spain's lowest wins the first time. I think for the first time ever, we might be seeing Spain's lowest scoring match. Because I see Yamal on the side struggling. Yamal is struggling on the side. They are very alert. They are on him. They are not letting him do anything. Which is right also. I'm not saying they are wrong, but I just mean like he's one of their most creative players. There's a lot of chances he created for the team. So with him locked down, it's not gonna be easy. With him locked down, it's not gonna be easy. He is a good player. That one I'm not disputing, but I think he is being locked down right now. He's been locked down. He doesn't have any chances to show off. Uruguay takes possession, trying to create a counter. Let's see your push, Uruguay. Let's see. There's just a lot of hesitation that I'm seeing from Uruguay. A lot of hesitation when they are dealt with chances. When they are given chances, they hesitate a lot. So that is my only problem with them so far. So far, that is the only thing that I can confidently say it might affect them. That is only one. That is one. Apart from that, they are on. Phoenix says that Uruguay is fast. Yeah, Uruguay is good. They're just hesitating sometimes, so I feel like they should just take chances. You see, like this. There was a missed shot from Uruguay. They should just take chances. They should just take chances. We see if they take chances, I'm telling you, they're gonna get a breakthrough eventually. So right now, I've seen a lot of times they hesitated on the ball. They are trying to get too close. And I think teams like Spain, it's not easy to get closer to the goalkeeper, so you might as well look for other ways to do it. So there was an attempt from Uruguay, a shot off target, a very powerful shot off target. But yeah, I think Spain finally met their match today. Finally. I think it's finally the day we see Spain fight too much. They're going to be fighting a lot today. It's the way this referees are shouting in these games. I wonder how it feels to be. I mean, these coaches, how do you feel after the game? Because with me even speaking like this for hours and hours, sometimes I can feel like my voice is about to fade. So I wonder about the coach who's screaming in a packed stadium, screaming at the players. Free kick for Uruguay. I think we might be seeing the fall of Spain today. I don't know, but I think that we shouldn't rule that option out just yet. I think we might be seeing Spain suffering a defeat. That would be crazy, but I think it is something that we might be witnessing. I think we might be witnessing that. For the first time in the 2026 World Cup, we are seeing, apart from Cape Verde, of course, because Cape Verde was also a challenge for Spain. But they were supposed to alert us to show us that, you know, Spain is not going to be having such a great game. They are not going to be having great games basically from now on. Spain. The passes. These passes are not working. Spain is under pressure, actually. Let me just put it at that. Spain is currently under pressure. They're currently under pressure. Spain is currently under pressure. That is what I'm seeing. Uruguay, they're currently trying, but also obviously they're under pressure. But I think we might just go to halftime as 0-0. I think we might just be going to halftime without a goal. I think. Just to check on the current game that is also playing, that is the game between Cape Verde and Saudi Arabia. It is still a 0-0 game so far. 0 Cape Verde, 0 Saudi Arabia. Now remember what I mentioned, that even if this game ends this way and Uruguay loses to Spain, Cape Verde is going to go on top and qualify for the next stage of the World Cup. So it is a very important game today. It is a very important game. Very important. It doesn't matter what happens at the end of the day. There's gonna be a lot of shake within this group. Within their standings, there's just gonna be a lot of changes. Either way, somebody's gonna cry today. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Somebody at the end of the day will end up crying. Might be Spain, might be Uruguay, but I know one of them is gonna end up head today. One of them is gonna end up head. But on the contrary, if Spain kind of like loses to Uruguay, Spain will still be number 2 because they're currently sitting on 4 points, and it means that whoever wins, if Cape Verde wins, they will also have like a couple of points. So I think Spain has the luxury to do whatever they want. But if they lose and Cape Verde wins, it means Spain is going to number 3. A lot is happening today. A lot is happening. That's the first high stakes match, apart from the whole South Africa one, where we are about to witness change in the table. Apart from the South Africa game, that one was also high stakes for both South Africa and South Korea. The rest of the games that I've been playing, they were high stakes, but not that much. Spain trying to formulate a run on the right. That is Lamine Yamal. Yamal is down. Come on. Ooh. Yo. That is how the goalkeeper tried, honestly. The goalkeeper tried. That is what I'm gonna say. That is Alex Baena scoring the first goal of the day for Spain. That is, the keeper couldn't hold that ball. He tried. Honestly, he tried to grab hold of that ball. It just slipped from his hands. Slipped from the keeper's hands. Like, he literally tried to hold that ball and it slipped from his hands. But as it stands, it is 1 Spain, 0 Uruguay. So it begins. The stress now begins. I honestly thought that we weren't gonna see a goal before halftime. I believed we weren't gonna be seeing a goal before halftime. That was Baena scoring the first goal for Spain. Uruguay's main player is injured. I'm trying to see what happened. I'm trying to see. Valverde.
Every shout, every move, the world's watching us surprising. Revv, network TV, we there on them steady. Camera light action, everybody ready. From the street to the screen, we heavy. Revv, make the whole world feel me.
Let me just... Yeah, I think it's okay. Is it okay? Is it okay? I think it's the new connection that I'm using. I'm kind of trying out the new connection to this because that the first one that I was using, yeah, I think it's okay. The first one that I was using kind of had like this buzz in the background, so I'm just trying out a new connection. Is it okay at this point? Let me just monitor in here. All right. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for also letting me know. I think you are very alert when it comes to the technicalities. You've been very alert on that department when it comes to the technicalities of this live streams. So thank you so much. Yeah, I think it is because of the connection. So it's very problematic. I think I'm gonna go back to the old one that I was using next time I stream, or I'm just gonna find a way, because it is like when I kind of move the cable too much, there's this sound that it makes. So I don't have to touch the cable, and it's very difficult for me to do. Honestly, it's very difficult. But yeah, I'm gonna try, honestly, without a doubt. I'm gonna try to fix the whole thing. Yeah. But 8 minutes. How do you add 8 minutes in the first half, guys? 8. Might as well add 10. Like, there's literally still 45 minutes left to play. How do you add 8 minutes? But yeah, as I was saying, I think I'm gonna either go back to the old one, but I'm gonna solve it. This is the first time I'm using this connection, like this whole system that I'm using today. The mic is the same, but the connection method, this is the first time. So it kind of like, it doesn't want me to move around a lot. And I cannot do that watching football. It's very hard for me to do. But I'm gonna keep an eye on. I'm gonna keep an eye on it, basically. I'm gonna keep a very close eye on the levels. But seriously, like, how do you add so many minutes in the first half? But there is an injury right now. Let me just see if there's an update on the injury. Trying to see if there's maybe an update. After seemingly overextending himself going to the challenge. So they're saying the possibility is that this might be his last World Cup game. They're saying it might be his World Cup. Not be able to proceed moving forward because it looks bad. So that is the update of that match. They're saying it cannot, from this match actually, they're saying it cannot. Yeah, I'm trying to know how that works. Striving only when you're trying to equalize. Crazy. I think I was just trying to see what the issue might be, but I think I should just leave this mic alone for now before I cause problems. Spain with a through ball. Spain with another through ball inside of the penalty box, saved by Uruguay. And I think it is gonna be a goal kick for Uruguay. We are currently on the 8 minutes of added time. 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left until the end of the first half. just to check an update on the votes. We have 84% of the votes. Thank you so much. Is it Edison? Edison, thank you so much. Edson Nini, thank you so much for subscribing. 84% of the votes are saying Spain, 10% the draw, 6% saying Uruguay. But yeah, that is basically what I was telling you about. You see that nice animation on the screen that happens when you get subscribed? Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. It is currently 50 minutes. 3 minutes to go until the end of this half. Three minutes until the end of this half. Who gets the throw in? Who gets the throw in? Sorry, 50. It is currently 51 minutes, a few minutes until the end of this exciting but yet low scoring half of the game between Spain and Uruguay. Uruguay with a free kick, and it is gonna be a throw-in, or I think it's gonna be a throw-in. Yeah, it's a throw-in for Uruguay again. Uruguay trying to get an equalizer before the end of this half. It is very vital that they do. It's very vital that they get an equalizer. Spain playing very dangerous games. Uruguay, Uruguay, come on. Uruguay, ooh, saved by the goalkeeper. They are trying to replicate the same strategy by Yamal, where he left the ball for the other player. They're trying to replicate that same strategy, but it was saved by the goalkeeper. And it is gonna be half time. Yeah, it is gonna be half time. It was epic for me. It was an epic first half for me. It seems like Saudi Arabia and Cape Verde are also going through a very low scoring situation. Welcome back, Eltad. You're always making very bad decisions. You're always making very bad decisions. I remember the last time you said you bet the money on your house. What happened? I forgot to ask you. Did you win? Did you end up winning? Because I don't remember exactly what happened. But Spain has to win or I lose my kidney. It's fine. It's fine. It means you don't need it. You know, I don't think you can bet on you can bet with something that you know the importance of. It means that you simply do not need your kidney. It means you don't need your kidney. So it makes sense why you would bet your kidney on a football game, especially in the group stages. It means you are okay with your kidney. You don't have a use for it anymore. That's exactly how reckless people get when they no longer need kidneys. So I think it's because maybe you just do not need your kidney anymore. That's why you are betting it. on Spain. But anyways, honestly, I feel like today you made the right decision, and you know that scares me. I am scared hearing myself saying that it is the right decision, because a lot of times we end up saying these things, you know, the completely opposite usually just happens. Oh, you have 4 houses now. Congratulations on that win. Congratulations on that. But yeah, that is the game right now. I get worried when I hear myself saying that Spain will win. Obviously, I get worried. Because what we are seeing is not what we expected. I mean, the people who are supporting Spain, actually, I don't think those people is like, I don't think right now we are witnessing what we expected from this game. We kind of thought that Spain was going to be scoring a lot of goals. I even predicted a 3-1 at some point, but then again I had to change and say a 2-1. I also saw Hyper, you know, saying 5-0, and then he also changed to say 3-1. So that's like a lot going on in this game, and it's very hard to kind of stay confident in your prediction. We are finding it very difficult to stay in that predictions that we made, mainly because there's literally a lot going on right now. There's literally a lot going on. Thank you so much, J Bate. Thank you so much for that. For subscribing. So if you haven't subscribed also, please subscribe. Yeah, you see, I took time, and I implemented this robot so that your name shows on the screen when you subscribe, you know, just to appreciate you. And yeah, but next time I'm gonna have a message for you. I'm gonna allow it to speak next time. When you subscribe, it's gonna send you a message, and you know, yeah, basically. So yeah, it's very difficult to predict. It is very difficult to predict this game. We don't know what's happening. I myself, I'm not sure what's happening. I see that Spain is currently leading, yes, but there's still a couple of attempts that I've seen from Uruguay that I kind of feel like they could have scored also. Honestly, if they took all those attempts that they were given, if they took them the right way, I think they could be leading right now. I think that they would most likely be, you know, goals ahead of Spain. There would be a lot of goals ahead of Spain. But that does not speak of Spain's inability. It actually shows us another strong point of Spain, which is the defense. So Spain is good in all directions, but the defense, my only complaint for now, I think it will most likely be Lamine Yamal. Mainly right now, I have changed the way I see him. I think maybe it is because, you know, I think he has that potential, because I think he played a very big role in the goal that was scored. But the only problem is that 3 people were defending him. 3 to even 4 people were defending Lamine Yamal when he tried to dribble, to an extent that we even have an injured player. We even have an injury on Uruguay's side because of that whole matchup between the 4 defenders and Lamine Yamal. So I think that is one of the problems that arise when you have like a very good player. I think that is one of the things that arise when you have like a very good player. But they had to kind of come up with a substitution due to the fact that there was an injury that happened while the defenders were trying to stop Lamine Yamal. It's crazy, honestly. It's crazy that, you know, 4 defenders tried to stop one person, and at the end of the day, Manuel Ugarte ended up getting injured. And it seems like when I was researching, they are saying this might be the end of the competition for him. I don't know how extent that is, but we saw him leaving the stadium in a stretcher, so that on its own kind of speaks volumes. And that is the Man United defense. I think he plays defense in Man United. So yeah, he got hurt during that situation. I think that's him. Am I right? Yeah, I think that's him who got hurt. I think that's him. But yeah, that is currently the situation. it's been a bliss to watch. It's been a bliss to watch this game, and I'm waiting for the final half. I'm actually waiting for the final half so that we can see what happens. But I'm just gonna take a quick water break, and I will be back in less than 5 minutes. Actually, let me see how long I'm gonna go. I need to drink water, I need to stretch. I'll be back 2 minutes before the second half begins. For now, you can continue voting for the team that you think will be taking today's game. You can continue sharing your thoughts in the comment section. Feel free if you are new here, feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section. Feel free. It is a safe space. So I'm just gonna take this quick break, then I will be back in 5 minutes to watch the final half of the game. Please also subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Please also like if you haven't liked, and I will be back in 2 minutes, actually in 5 minutes. But 5 minutes literally means that when the second half is about to begin. So I will see you guys then.
Make the whole world feel me. We hustle, we grind, we keep the fire alive. From Lagos streets to the global stage, we thrive. Every clip, every story, we keep the dream alive. Shout out to the youth, we the future, we the vibe. Hey, hey, Revv, Network TV, we there on the CT. We thrive. Revv. Rev it up, we don't slow down. Live on it, we run this town. From the ground up, hear that sound. Revving Network, we hold the crown. there's fire non-stop. From Jersey to Lagos, we dey sit on top. Lock drum now, make the whole place rock. Red, red, we know fifth now.
And we are back for the first and final half of the game between Uruguay and Spain. I'll also be updating you on the match between Cape Verde and Saudi Arabia. So the score is currently 0-0 between Cape Verde and Saudi Arabia, and between Spain and Uruguay, and yeah, that is currently 1-0. So I'm gonna be heading over to the main scene of the stream where I show you guys the game that we are basically focusing on to see if Spain will be scoring more goals, or whether if Uruguay will be coming back from this one. As you know, that this can go either way. We have seen from the first half of the game that, you know, Uruguay is still in the fight, very much in the fight. We shouldn't rule them out just yet, but yeah, that is basically it. Yeah, we are back. Please do not forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, vote. It's a lot of things, I know, but please do not forget to do them. They're very important to me. That is how you guys kind of support this channel and this platform. And you know, currently have like 83% of the voters saying Spain. We have 7% of the voters saying Uruguay out of 200 people that have voted. The last time it was around 100 and something, it was 3%. So it seems like we have, you know, 3 more people, basically 3 to 5 people joining in that conversation. Yes. So yeah, like I said, this game determines a lot in today's game. It kind of tells us who will be number one, who will be proceeding, because the other game is also happening, and that other game also has a lot of hand on who will be basically number one, who will be number two, who will be number three. Also, that's just a lot. I see you a certified MM2 player. I see you saying let's go Spain. It is definitely looking like Spain's day today. It is looking like a day for Spain today, without a doubt. That is. Without a doubt. Cape Verde still are taking with the same energy, but my problem is Yamal. You know, they will end up hitting this boy the way they are playing. They will end up hitting this boy, so I'm very concerned. I'm very concerned for him. I'm worried with this aggression I'm seeing from Uruguay, especially when he has the ball. I'm worried they might end up hitting him, or you know, he might end up getting injured. I'm worried about that. Jay Bata say, can you show the full match? I'm not allowed to show games. Actually, I don't know if you mean like the actual game. If you mean the actual game, we are not allowed to stream games on YouTube. They will ban our channels. They will ban our channels. So I think you might be asking about that. I'm not able to show that on Yamal with a run saved. Yeah, I'm not able to do that. I'm sorry, it's not allowed. It's not allowed. There are just certain platforms that are able to do that. I'm not one of them, unfortunately. There are selected channels that are able to do that. I see that like my only problem is I'm saying like they are putting a lot of pressure on Yamal. A lot of pressure on Yamal. So I don't think he'll be able to perform today. Honestly, I don't think he'll be able to perform to his full potential. But nonetheless, 1 Spain, 0 Uruguay. Just to recap on the other teams that are currently playing, that is Cape Verde and Saudi Arabia. Whoever wins this match, if Cape Verde wins this match, they are going to overtake Uruguay if they do not score. So it's very important that they score today. But if it happens that they also win, it is also going to be a problem. Thank you so much to everybody that has joined us so far. Thank you. And if you haven't voted, please vote for the team that you think will be coming out victorious. No, it's not a problem. Honestly, it is not a problem. Yeah, it is not a problem. It's just that there are certain YouTube channels that work with FIFA. I've only heard about 2, if not 1. So it's not a lot of not a lot of channels are allowed. Sometimes you might see, I think the likes of Super Sports, sometimes they might play 10 minutes of the game. So there are certain matches where they're allowed to only play like the first 10 minutes. It's strict. It's a very strict program with FIFA. And honestly, I've applied for FIFA accreditation before. They refused. I've applied for FIFA accreditation, they refused, but I think I understand that time I was just not that active, so they kind of denied me. They said I should create more content and stuff until I can be able to do that, mainly on my website. So they focus a lot on websites. So yeah, I was denied for that. I was denied from doing all of that. But yeah, that is the only problem. But I am CAF accredited in Africa. I have CAF accreditations. I can like attend the games, get access to the games and all. So it's a very positive thing. So if I'm accredited continentally, I think it's only a matter of time till I get like the FIFA accreditations. But I think it's just very strict because you know that FIFA has a lot of interest. So they are very strict with who they allow. They're mostly allowing like bigger platforms. For us, it's not easy. For us independent creators, ooh, yellow card. That's exactly what I'm talking about. They are going to injure this boy. They are way too much on this boy. They are way too much on this boy. They are too much on him, honestly. Thank you so much for the W in the chat, Matthews. But how are you doing this? Like what exactly? The stream. Are you talking about the stream? Please let me know if you're talking about the stream. Are you talking about the stream? When you say how are you doing this, are you talking about the whole stream? "54 minutes in." I've mentioned how these guys are way too much on Lamar. They're too much on him. So yeah, it's gonna be a problem. The thing you actually, okay, this is literally like, I don't know how to put it honestly. Like this literally, there's 2 websites basically. There's one website but showing 2 different games. A lot of football websites have this kind of feature here that I'm showing on top. So a lot of them actually have that. Apart from that, this is basically my design, I guess. That's my design. So what you are seeing is basically there's a design that I built inside of Photoshop with the team names and everything and wada. But I changed everything dynamically. That's the way that I'm looking for. Yeah, dynamically. The scoreboard is dynamic basically. I changed the teams and the teams, the score. Those are the only things that I changed. Everything else was built inside of Photoshop. These 2 screens that you are seeing come from a website. A lot of football websites have this. So whatever football website works for you, you're gonna get this. A lot of them. And I think also betting sites have this thing here. I'm good. I'm in California. It's 6:13 p.m. Okay. PM sunset. For us, for me actually, it is currently 20 past 3 a.m. 20 past 3 a.m. 20 past 3 a.m. So for us, it's night. At least you guys are enjoying these games, you know, in the afternoon. It's nice that you guys at least are enjoying these games in the afternoon. Some of us have to wake up in the AMs. We literally do not sleep. It's like we work night shift just to watch these games. So at least I guess it's good for you guys that you're watching these games, you know, at this time. And yeah, so for us as the people that are in, you know, Southern Africa, we are kind of finding it very difficult to wake up, because a lot of these games play after 9 p.m. actually. 9 p.m. J Bate says that for me it's 3:21. Yeah, I think you and I are actually in the same time zone. I think we are actually in the same time zone. J Bate, we're in the same time zone because it's also the same time here. Certified MM2 player says that who do you think is winning? I guess it's obvious. It is definitely gonna be Spain. For me, it is definitely Spain. I see Uruguay is trying, but they're gonna need to score. They're gonna need to score in order to kind of take this. It's not gonna be easy for them to win. It's not gonna be easy for them to win. So I think I definitely go with Spain today, without a doubt. I go with Spain. Lamine Yamal, I don't think he will be able to perform today, and my reason for saying that is because he's already being put under a lot of pressure. So him being subjected to this very much pressure that he's under, I don't think he'll be able to perform the way. It's not gonna be easy for him to perform. I doubt if he's gonna be able to perform today. I mean, he's trying, yes, he's trying. He played a very big role in the goal that came in, but I think it's not gonna be easy for him to continue moving forward. Thank you so much, Matthew Garcia. Thank you so much for the subscription, and welcome to the Revv Network TV squad. I think I need to find a better name. I think I need to find a better name. But thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you so much for the subscription. Yeah, basically answering certified MM2 player. Yeah, Yamal is a good player. He's doing a lot, but then again, whenever he gets the ball, he is playing. Problem is that when he gets the ball, he gets defended by 4 players at once. So he was almost injured even a few minutes back. He was almost injured, tackled from behind. So I think Spain made a very risky decision to play him today. But on the other side, I also know that this game is also important to them. It's a very important game to them because it kind of threatens their standing. So he's playing. He's just not performing the way we expect him to. That is Pedri going out. Who's coming in? Pedri going out and Merino also going out. We have Ruiz and Olimo coming in. He's just too good for them. That's why they need to attack him. Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's a bit risky for. It was a bit risky for Spain to do. It was risky, honestly, especially for the fact that we are entering into some of the most important matches ever. I think they risked him to put him in this game. If he gets injured, it's gonna kill. It's gonna kill the whole team's performance. It's gonna kill the whole team's performance. And honestly, we've seen this a couple of times when we know that the player is good, and then we see everybody in the field, focused on that particular player. So yeah, he's too good. He's too good. And honestly, he is still finding his way to get through despite everything that is going on right now in this game. He still manages to kind of surprise them here and there. So right now they are just a bit aggressive. They were less aggressive in the first half. For now, I just feel like they are way too much. They are way too much. How did the ball go across the field in 2 seconds? I don't know when. The problem is that what you are seeing on your screen is kind of like way ahead of what I'm seeing, For me, it is 60 minutes. Here, it is already 61 minutes. It is actually like it is a minute ahead. What you're seeing on the screen is a minute ahead from what I'm seeing on TV. So I don't see like the same time. I don't see anything the same time. But I think that must have been the fact that it was a throw in for Uruguay, and then Spain ended up with the possession. Spain Ooh. Fouled inside of the penalty box. The referee looks away. The referee looking away. I see Spain trying to get a penalty there. I see Spain trying to get a penalty, but the referee is looking away. He's not taking any chances, not giving it to Spain even. Currently 0-0 for Cape Verde and Saudi Arabia. 0-0 for Spain versus Uruguay. Spain. Yamal inside of the penalty. Boo. That was Yamal with a build up and then passing the ball to Olimo. You are saying which one certified MM2 says which one is each goal. I'm so confused. There's only one goal that have been scored in all of the 2 games that are currently playing. So if you can see, let me switch. If you can see on your screen right now, there's only Spain that have scored. So the team right here is the one, this one. There's only Spain that has scored. Saudi Arabia and Cape Verde, they haven't scored a goal. No goal just yet. Jay Butter says that who do you think is gonna win the World Cup? I think my best bet will be I'll go with France. I'll go with France this season. I'll go with France. But a part of me also wants Morocco to make it far. I don't know. And I'll also say South Africa. I want South Africa to win as a South African, but I know it's not gonna be that easy. But yeah, I think my best bet is France. It's France. That's who I think will be taking this World Cup. France is brutal. France is good everywhere around the field, with defense, middle, attacking, like they are proper everywhere, all way around. France without Mbappe, they would still be France. So I definitely gotta say France. Whereas Spain score? Spain has already scored in the first half. They already scored in the first half before the game went to halftime. Before the game went to halftime, Spain had already scored. So yeah. I think you missed that goal, but that was way in the first half. It was actually closer to halftime, but Spain is currently leading. Spain is currently leading right now. But just to give you also an update on what the standings are currently looking like for now. You see that there is Spain with the 4 points, being number 1, and then there's Uruguay right behind Spain with 2 points. There's also Cape Verde with 2 points, and I think it's only like 2 goals difference between these two, you know. And there's also Saudi Arabia being at the bottom. So if it happens that Cape Verde wins today, they will be either number 2 depending on how Spain plays, or they can be number 1 if it's a draw. But I think if it's a draw, they will be they will be number 2 still. They'll be number 2 still. The only way for them to reach number 1 is for Spain to lose. But then again, Cape Verde will just be on top. I don't know honestly. I think Cape Verde will be on top. Not Cape Verde, man. Uruguay. So that is the current standings of the current games that are playing, which are the Group H games that are currently happening at the same time. Where do they score? On the left or on the right score? Right now they are scoring on the right, my right. Earlier when they scored, when they Oh, where did they score? Let me check. Actually, let me check. I'm sorry, I misunderstood you. Where did the ball go, basically? Let me show you. I'll show you the thing. Give me 2 minutes. I'll show you. I'm only understanding you now. I'm only understanding now what you meant. So, where is it? I'm not sure where. Honestly, I'm not sure. I'll just show you this thing. I just want to show you this thing so that you can see. So that you can see also. This is where is it? I want to show you the goal. Give me 2 minutes actually. 2 minutes. I didn't understand you earlier on, but I think I understand you. It is currently a cooling break between Spain and Uruguay. So I think this is what you want to know. Where is it? I think that's what you want to know. So that's the goal, basically. This is the goal. I think it's is it the left? I think it's the left. It might just be the left. I don't know if it's the left or the right. I don't know. But that is it basically. Let me just pull this up also. I don't know why it moved. That is the goal from for Spain. Right foot, so I believe it is the left. I think it's the left. It was on the left. It was on the left. So yeah. Just to recap on the other two games that are playing. Yeah, I think it's the left. I'm not quite sure, honestly. I'm not quite sure. I'm trying to understand, but I'm kind of thinking like I think it's the left. Yeah, it's the left hand side. But if Uruguay scores last second, honestly, like I said, this is one of the most difficult games for both these teams. If Uruguay scores last second, Spain will still be number one, because then they would have 5 points, and I think they would just beat. I don't know about Cape Verde, honestly. Cape Verde is not scoring, and they kind of have this chance of making it through. If they can win today's game, they will be number 2. Regardless of what happens, they will be number 2. So I think they are just not trying enough at this point. They are not trying enough. But if Uruguay scores, it will most likely be a draw. Then Spain will still be number 1. The only team that is risking its position is Uruguay. That is the only team that is risking its position at this point. Hence, I've mentioned earlier on that Uruguay really needs to get this win, because they are currently on the same. They have the same amount of points with Cape Verde. So even the same amount of points with Cape Verde, and then Cape Verde ends the game at a draw, it means that, if they lose and then Cape Verde gets a draw, Cape Verde will be number 2. So I kind of feel like they are not playing, they're not taking this game as serious as it is. I think they're just way too relaxed. And they need to score. They need to score goals. They should either try to get a draw, never to lose. Because Cape Verde is going to overtake them eventually. They're going to be number 3. Cape Verde doesn't need to do anything but to hold on to a draw. And we know Cape Verde, when it comes to draws, they're able to hold that draw until the end of the game. So Uruguay needs to pull up their socks. Otherwise, they are in trouble. They need to pull up their socks. Otherwise, I see problems for them. 71 minutes in. And to make sure that you score, otherwise we are saying goodbye. This is the last time we are saying Uruguay. Ooh, Spain with an open opportunity. Come on. Pass the ball, guys. Yamal must come back inside. What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? The fact that he didn't score, he stays outside. He should come back inside and assist the team. The problem is that he's a bit selfish, this young boy. Very selfish. I'm not happy with that, honestly. At this point, I'm not happy. I'm not happy with the way that he's playing. Not gonna lie, only person I know playing for Spain is Lamine Yamal. Yeah, that's because he's the popular one. That's mainly because he's the popular one. Yeah, he's currently the popular one, so it's understandable, honestly. I think a lot of popular players that used to play for Spain, a lot of them, you know, are currently no longer playing. There was a time where we knew a lot of players in Spain, a lot, but I think the majority of them are just not active anymore. So it makes sense, because anyways, again, we only have the World Cup in like 4 years, and in this 4 years there's a lot that has happened. There are a lot of players, just like Lamine Yamal, he's playing his first World Cup, so there's really a lot going on. There's really a lot going on. It makes sense. Do not feel bad. Even me, there are usually a lot of players. I don't know a lot of players, basically. A lot of times I'm just like, you know, I don't know these players. I'm learning them as we go. So do not feel bad that you don't know a lot of players. It is completely normal. It's completely normal. But you will get to know them at the end of the World Cup, basically, because you're gonna hear a lot of them. There's a lot you're gonna hear about these players. I think a lot of us stopped focusing at the time where there was the likes of Xavi Alonso. Now there was Xavi Alonso, two Xavi squad. By that time, the likes of David Villa, I think that's where a lot of us stopped focusing. Some of us might know the likes of Fernando Torres also. Spain has always had good players. They've always had good players. 74 minutes into the game, 1 Spain, 0 Uruguay. So do not feel bad if you do not know any players. Me myself, I'm learning these players through this World Cup. The people who know these players are the ones who watch a lot of Premier League soccer, maybe. Ooh, Spain with a run. Spain playing the ball back here. Spain playing the ball back. Ooh, that was a bad foul. That was a foul. What is Uruguay playing? What kind of football are they playing now? There's no longer football. Honestly. I don't know why they are so aggressive towards the other players. Lamine Yamal is going out. They did a good. This is the best decision I'm seeing from Spain, taking out Lamine Yamal. That's a good thing. They are putting in Torres and Williams. It's a good thing that they took out Lamine Yamal, because I was worried that he might get injured. That's exactly what a good team does when they see that this is war. They remove their best assets and save them for the next match. A great decision from Spain. Free kick again. There's a lot going on here. Just to recap on the other game that is currently playing, 0-0 between Cape Verde and Saudi Arabia, 1-0 Spain and Uruguay. I think maybe he has to understand. In this situation, he has to understand, honestly. I mean, I've been saying that also ever since the beginning, that, you know, there's just a lot of at this point he's not doing the team any good, mainly because everybody is onto him. Everybody. Imagine you get the ball and 4 people. I think he's also pissed at the fact that he cannot do anything onto the game. So I think he's okay with that substitution. I think he has to be okay. Because also when he misses, he goes outside of the pitch. Like, he shows a lot of regret. I don't know. So it's a good thing that he had to go out, because I don't think his head is in this game. I don't think he has his head in this game, actually. So it's a good thing that he went. It's a good thing for the team that he's out. No problem, certified MM2 player. Thank you so much for being here nonetheless. Thank you so much for it. 77 minutes in. At this point, I just think it might end up being like this way. I think it might just end up this way. I think it will end as this. 1-0. 1-0 in favor of Spain. It's a high possibility at this point of the game. So I think it was also Pedri who was also under attack. There's just a lot of players that are under attack by Uruguay. Saved by the goalkeeper. Saved by the goalkeeper. But at this point, I'm happy if they don't end up winning the game, because what kind of football is this? I'm trying to end people's careers here. I don't think that's good sportsmanship, despite what anybody can say. I don't think that's good sportsmanship. So they're trying to end Spain's career. So it's a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem. Currently at 79 minutes, we are entering the last 10 minutes of this game. We're entering the last 10 minutes of this exciting match between Spain. Not like exciting as in goals, but exciting as, you know, nice football. Exciting as in it's pretty nice football to watch. But yeah, we are entering the last 10 minutes into this exciting.
We step on the stage, lights flash, we own the night. Every beat, every line, we bring the city to life. Feel the rhythm, feel the pop.
80 minutes in, 10 minutes left. Uruguay is struggling, but they are fighting at this point. They are hitting these players. I'm concerned, honestly. I'm concerned, to be fair, with the type of game that is being played by Uruguay. I'm concerned with the type of game that is being played by Uruguay. Sometimes when you see you are losing, you just take your win like a man. You don't have to be hitting people. Imagine ending Yamal's career. I mean, he still has a long way to go. Ending his career at this point is just diabolical, if you ask me. So at this point, I'm just wishing that Spain beats. Ooh! What? What? What kind of play is this from Uruguay? Two people down. Guys, no.
From Lagos street to the
No. It's too much, man. It's too much.
every clip, every story, we keep a dreamer. Shout out to the youth. We vibe.
That's too much. This is too much. Why so much aggression from one team? Why so much aggression? Why so much aggression? Like, we know the stakes, but why so much aggression? So much aggression I'm seeing from Uruguay. I'm starting to be concerned. Eighty-two minutes in. Too many fouls. Too many fouls. Just to give an update on the other games that are currently playing. Not a lot. I think Spain needs to be very careful at this point. Otherwise I don't see this ending well for them. Not by a goal, but by the level of injuries that they will have. I think they will have a lot of injuries. They just need to be careful at this point. I am worried about Spain. I'm concerned with the type of play I'm seeing from this team. I'm concerned about Spain. 84% of the voters are saying Spain, 10% is saying a draw, and 6% is saying Uruguay. That is okay, Uruguay with an attempt. The problem with Uruguay also is the fact that they are just too saved by the keeper. They're way too slow. So I want them to lose, honestly. Them losing would make me happy. Saved by the goalkeeper, but their position is at risk right now. Guys, what? So these guys are fighting actually. Five minutes left until the end of the game. 5 minutes until the end of this match. Spain! Ooh, saved by the keeper, and it is gonna be a corner kick. It is gonna be a corner kick. That was a strike from Ferren. Ooh, oh, it's not gonna be a corner kick. It hit the crossbars. Come on. I thought the keeper saved that ball, only to find out that it hit the crossbars. That was Spain trying to register their second goal, trying to put themselves 2 goals ahead of Uruguay.
We step on the stage, lights flash. We own the night. We're the wave that's rising. Every shout, every move, the world's watching us surprising. Revv, network TV, we there on them steady. Camera light action, everybody ready. From the street to the screen, we heavy. Revv, make the whole world feel me. We hustle, we grind.
Yeah, this is a win for Spain. That's a win for Spain. But at this point, like I said, I think it is good for that also, because I don't like the way Uruguay is playing. I honestly do not like the way Uruguay is playing. So I think it's a positive thing that I think it's a good thing, because there are a lot of injuries that we are seeing from Uruguay hitting Spain players. Yamal had to be taken out. Pedri had to be taken out. Still injuries at 88 minutes. There are still players being taken outside of the field because of an injury from Uruguay. I might be wrong, but I don't like them. I don't like this type of attitude. I don't like this type of attitude. It's not good sportsmanship, honestly. That's not good sportsmanship. This is not how you play football. That's not how you play football. That's why I'm hoping that, you know, they don't score, so that also Cape Verde might make it. "89 minutes on this game to end." Actually, they shouldn't add a lot of minutes also on this one. Shouldn't add a lot of minutes. 2 minutes is enough. But I know they won't most likely add 2 minutes. Maybe it'll be around 10 minutes. Why are they even trying still? They're trying. They haven't lost hope. If they can just get a draw, to try and save themselves. But I don't want them to win also. I want Spain to beat these guys. I don't like people who play like this. Do not be a sole loser. It's never a good idea to be a sole loser. If you are losing, you are losing. They're trying to get a penalty there instead. No penalty. No penalty. They are fighting for a penalty. They're fighting for a penalty here. Trying to fish for a penalty. It's Uruguay trying to fish for a penalty. That is, let me see anyways. How is that a penalty? He's wrong. He's trying to get a penalty while he's the wrong one. You become wrong and then you try to... What? They're fighting for a penalty when you are the one who committed the foul. How do you fight for a penalty in that situation? What is going on with Uruguay today? I think the dignity is just gone. For me, the respect, bro, it's done. That's not happening. Uruguay enjoying. Yeah, I think at this point we should just give up. They are trying for a penalty. Cape Verde moving to the second stage. Cape Verde must just make sure they don't lose also. Cape Verde. I want Cape Verde to overtake Uruguay. That's what I want. That would make me happy. If I can just get that, I'm gonna be happy today. I'm gonna be a very happy man. I want them to overtake Uruguay. Spain must waste time. Only 5 minutes of added time. They must start wasting time at this point. Must waste time. I want the other game. I don't see the other game actually. I don't see the other game. I don't see the other game. But I'm just watching the Spain game. I'm just watching the Spain game. I just want Cape Verde to end the way it is right now. That will make me very happy. Yeah, 5 minutes of added time on the game between Uruguay and Spain. 5 minutes, yes. 5 minutes of added time. but it's still like they can still do it. They can still do it. They have to waste time. But then again, we know that Uruguay is never gonna score against Spain. Here they're just here to fight. Ooh, what? They should just give these guys a red card. What is going on with Spain? With Uruguay? Like, what is going on with Uruguay? They should just ban Uruguay from playing. They are here to end careers. What kind of play is this? Here they're just fighting. They are no longer playing football. They should just ban them. I won my soccer or football championship today. Oh, you play football. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations of that. Congratulations on that. Honestly, me, I don't know a lot about football. My career was very short. My career in football was very short. I've never even won a championship. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. How are you, Wesley? How are you? So if they score, I'm gonna scream top of my lungs and smash my PC. I don't think they're gonna score. Do not even waste your breath. I don't think they're gonna score at this point. I don't know what kind of game they are playing. I don't know what they are doing. Red card. They are fighting with the referee. This shot. What is wrong with this shot, guy? What kind of play is this? Like, it has been happening ever since. I don't know. Like, I'm asking myself the same question. What kind of play is this that we are seeing from Uruguay? What kind of food? Like, what kind? Guys. Twice even. A slide attack. Yeah. No. This is not okay, honestly. That's not okay. This is the same reason why they had to kind of take out Yamal from this. That's the same reason. They were avoiding all of these issues that we are witnessing. That's the same reason. They should ban this guy. Why are you fighting with the referees? What kind of... I do not understand the level of... what attitude is this actually in the first place? What kind of attitude is this towards the referees' decisions? Honestly, they're just wasting time. You are right. I think they're just wasting time. I don't know what they are doing, honestly. I do not know. Like, this is the same reason Yamal had to be taken out. Like, this is the same reason Yamal had to be taken out. Cape Verde has qualified, Buffett. Cape Verde has qualified. A very beautiful day in football today. Yeah, they're still continuing with the fouls. The referee should end this match before we lose players. Honestly. The referee should just stop this match before we lose players. I mean, too many fouls. I think they should just stop this game at once. While we still have players. While we still have players. Oh, at least. At least. That is the end of the game. At least, honestly. Uruguay, they shouldn't qualify. They should be banned. They should ban Uruguay from playing. They should ban Uruguay from playing the World Cup. I don't like this, honestly. It makes sense why Yamal had to be taken out. At this point, they just saw that, you know, with the level of fouls, they had to. Yeah, it was a pretty good game, but I'm just not happy with how it ended. I'm not happy with how it ended. I'm not happy with that. That was too much. But nonetheless, yeah, it is a win for Spain. I'm happy they are no longer number 2. They've been pushed down. So that's gonna be the end of the live stream. Thank you so much to everybody that has pulled through. Honestly, I appreciate you guys more than I can say. Thank you so much for sticking through. Certified MM2 player. Thank you so much for commenting. I think you've been keeping this stream alive. So thank you so much for all your comments through. Thank you so much to Sumaya. Thank you so much to Phoenix. Thank you so much to Aisho Hyper, and obviously thank you so much to Jay Bate. Thank you so much to Matthews Garcia, and yeah, let me see. Also Wesley, thank you so much for pulling through. So if I forgot you, I'm sorry, honestly, but a huge appreciation to all of you guys that have pulled through. I think the next game, the next Spain game, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to check. Let me just check. Actually, let me do this. Let me do this. Social media. Let me do this. I think I'm gonna put it on the screen. Give me 2 minutes so that I can be able to open the right website, so that we can check the standings, because I'm not sure when the next game is, but I know it's pretty soon. So is that, yeah, so this is the let's see, round of 32. Spain, where is Spain? They haven't updated Spain, but I think Spain is in group H, if I'm not wrong. H1. They're gonna be playing on the 2nd of July. They're currently group H, so I think this is Spain here. This is gonna be Spain on the 2nd of July. So far the finalized matches with South Africa, Canada, Brazil, Japan, Netherlands, Morocco, Cote d'Ivoire, Norway, France are still not finalized, USA and Bosnia also. So yeah, we're still gonna have to wait for the rest of the fixtures to complete, so that we can know who's who. So thank you so much to everybody that's pulled through. Thank you so much for the comments, and I will see you guys. I will be there. All right. Thank you so much. Yeah, no problem. I'm live whenever there is a game. So for literally each and every single match throughout the World Cup, I'm streaming. So if you guys like to be part of this watch-alongs, you like the type of energy that you get from this watch-alongs, pull through whenever there is a game. We have one last game, and that is the game between Egypt and Iran. Okay, 2 last games, Egypt and Iran, and a game between New Zealand and Belgium. And I will see you guys on the next one. This is, I wouldn't say good night, but depending on where you are from, good morning.
We step on the stage, lights flash, we own the night. Yeah. Every beat, every line, we bring the city to life. Oh, feel the rhythm, feel the pulse. We're the wave that's rising. Every shout, every move, the world's watching us surprising.